This past weekend, my house guest was Chicago musician and songwriter Al Smith, and we had a chance to sit down and kick it and talk about Sherry Gordy and Motown. Listen to what he had to say. Did you know that Sherry Gordy is keeping the Motown spirit alive here in Las Vegas?
Yes, I've heard a lot about her, and she's keeping the ball rolling and bringing in new talent as well.
Exactly.
So bringing some fresh blood in,
right,
as well as keeping the tradition alive is very important.
She has a band called the Take the Stage Band, and some of the guys are from Chicago. With the drummers from Earth, Wind and Fire, and it's a nice venue, and it's a live venue.
That's great.
And she's maintained it for quite a while. I'm going to speak to her about you and send her your music, and see if we can't get you down here to take the stage in Las Vegas one of these days.
Sounds great. Yeah.
You've played with some Motown groups, the Temptations, the Four Tops, the Dells, and what was that like?
It was different. R&B? R&B, of course, coming up, I had a big exposure to jazz, but I had an exposure to all music because, in the time I grew up, the Four Tops is where it was. Smokey Robinson, everybody, Marvin Gaye. So it was always been very interesting to me because if I find myself at a party, a lot of times some musicians would rather be on stage playing the music. So when you're on stage with the Temps, whatever you're doing, Psychedelic Shack, Papa Was a Rolling Stone, you're looking at the music and you're seeing the lines going by. You see the music is coming up and you're playing your part, and they're on stage. And so you're vibing on this because all along when you were coming up as a kid, that's what you're listening to. So a lot of times I may not really get the biggest excitement that I would is playing that music as if I'm actually working with the Temptations.
I see.
Because it's different, it's special at that point.
I see.
You're working with the people that made the music. So, which once again is a blessing to be able to spend time with those people. Gladys Knight, another person. I worked with her way back when she had the Pips there too.
Right.
So, and since with the Temptations.